once he takes out that Spire, the fact that he's got battle cruisers coming, that's going to be pretty much it, considering there are not many units that YellOw's going to be able to make to take him out. And once again, pushing forward onto the expansion. And man, FirebatHero is all over the map at this point. I guess he's a little pissed off at YellOw for kind of embarrassing him early on with the Ling attack, the surround, the good Muta harass, and oh, there are the battle cruisers. So now FirebatHero completely ready to rub it in his face, and I think I can almost see a little smirk on his face as those battle cruisers go to the top base of YellOw to start doing some damage. And man, I'm just wondering if YellOw's going to GG as soon as he sees it or not. I don't know what he can do against battle cruisers at this point.
Yeah, he lost that Spire. That was definitely a big point because he's not going to be able to get any Scourge or anything out. The only thing he's going to have is Hydralisk, but Hydralisk are not the best thing. I mean, if they're under Dark Swarm, yeah, it'd be good, but that's definitely not the best thing you want to have against BCs. I mean, to be honest, there's not too many games with BCs, so Zergs probably don't know the best counter to BCs. They probably learned them now after Jadong got annihilated by him twice, but still, they're not the most common unit in ZVT. And a good Dark Storm on that ramp, there's a ton of lurkers. Those lurkers are going to like basically destroy everything. And what is FirebatHero doing with his... He's going Psy hunting with his with the battle cruisers. That's pretty funny.
They were just on the way, I think, so he just kind of started, he had him on A move, so he was just attacking them without really paying attention. And now, YellOw knows they're there for sure. YellOw going to try to head to the main base of FirebatHero, but completely scouted. There are some Hydras out there, so that is what he's thinking about. But FirebatHero taking out the Hydralisk Den, and man, as soon as he does that, that's going to be pretty much GG for YellOw. He's going to have 0 units that can attack air.
Yeah, the only thing he's going to have is Plague, but you can only get it down to 1 HP and not actually kill it. But looks like YellOw hasn't been burning those lurkers for a little while, but now he bros them. Those Medic Marines are going to have to go away. And yeah, like I said, the Plague goes right off on those Science Vessels. Not Science Vessels, Battle Cruisers. But they're still going to do a good job of taking... Oh yeah, so the Dark Storm going across those Hydralisks, so those Battle Cruisers are going to be ineffective at this point. But he's probably going to go for the drones.
Wow, he's got them all over the place now, and now the lurkers are trying to push forward, but again with the battle cruisers there and a couple of Science Vessels. Oh man, that battle cruiser is not going down to those Hydras, and now it's going to slowly pick away. And again, he's got no unit to attack those battle cruisers, so even though he's got lurkers which swarm in his base, I wouldn't worry for him at all, because basically he can't do anything against the battle cruisers. That'll just slowly take out the units. And now, once again, scouting out the expansion to the right, he's just going to move forward. He should irradiate the Defiler that's just hanging out there. In the meantime, he's going to lift off at his base and just defend slowly. And oh, a new den was built, but it's not going to matter. Oh man, FirebatHero moving into the mid-right, and that's going to be it for that base. There's nothing he can do to defend that at this point. He doesn't have any unit production there because he took out the Nidus, so just a couple of Sunkens. A good Plague going down, but with the amount of medics there, not going to really make all that much of a difference. And FirebatHero is, as far as I can see, going to take this match.
Yeah, the Spire going down is actually a huge turning point, because right now there's no Scourge up in the air, so those Science Vessels are basically having free reign over the entire base. He doesn't even have to be afraid at all of anything, so his Science Vessels can go scouting, which is if there's no Scourge in the air, that's a great purpose to use them, especially if you get a few of them out and do erasers, which is always interesting to see. But it looks like that Command Center is probably going to go down to Concentrated Hydralisk Fire. Yeah, it's definitely going to go down, so that's going to hurt FirebatHero a little bit, but at this point it's not the biggest blow to his economy. And it looks like those BCs are still being pumped out of the 2 starports, so he's going to have quite a few of them in a little minute. But I don't know if he's going to be able to defend that base with that little force of Medic Marines he's got going on there. It looks like 1 Lurkers goes down, but there is Hydralisk there, so I don't know if those battle cruisers are going to be the most effective weapon.
Well, I don't think it matters at this point, to be honest. YellOw is down to 1 base production. He's got no expansions. While there are some Hydras which are going to be a little annoying, they're actually attacking FirebatHero's like 3rd expansion, so even if he lost that, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. YellOw down to his last control group of Hydras, and GG coming from YellOw. Yeah, there's just he had no more production that he could do. He had no more units he could make, and that is it. So YellOw losing the match. FirebatHero winning. Nicely done by FirebatHero. And will we see a dance or a celebration is the real question.
Yeah, that is the biggest question in everybody's mind. It doesn't look like he's going to do a dance. He didn't do anything as soon as he came out of his booth, which is usually when he does it. And just a little hands up in the air. All right. FirebatHero looking really happy about that win. So
he played
sure
pretty well.
Yeah, I don't know how to affect the series, though, because we didn't look at it.
I don't know either. But you know what? That's probably good. This way we don't have to spoil it for anyone else. Well, I guess it wouldn't be bad to tell them where they were at right now. I don't know if that was an ace match or anything like that. Actually, I think this is it goes to a 4th set maybe. So I don't know. Not that big of a deal really. But good game. I enjoyed it myself. What'd you think?
Yeah, I definitely like that game. There's a lot of swings back and forth. At some points, FirebatHero looked like he was almost down and out, but came back at numerous occasions. He played very, very well there. He definitely kept his cool under that pressure. A lot of times, because like I know when I'm playing Terran and like I get my I have to lift my command center, it throws the rest of my game off, and I just can't get back in the swing of it. But FirebatHero played very well there. I'm guessing that's why he's the pro and I'm a C- on ICC Cup. But FirebatHero, a great game by him.
So now you're going to start going BCs, right, when you play TVZ?
Oh yeah, that's going to be standard play. Rush into BCs, get one out, and then the Zerg will just destroy it with, a few Scourge, but yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, every single time he's done it, it's actually succeeded. And it's not against nobodies either. He's done it against Jadong. He's done it against YellOw. I don't know if there was some other, I think he did it against Zero. And oh, by the way, that was the game I was talking about earlier when FirebatHero lost his natural expansion and still ended up winning the game. It was FirebatHero versus Zero, and he made a couple battle cruises in that game too, I believe. And every time he's done it, it's worked. I don't know if it throws off the player or what, but it's a great tactic apparently, and maybe we'll start seeing it from more TVZs. You never know.
Yeah, it really hurt Jadon. Jadon had no answer to it. The BCs just sat in his base and killed like almost every single tech building. It was kind of just like poor play by Jadon. He didn't do anything about it. But it is something that the Zerg has to like try to adapt to, because it's just messing with their economy at this point, because that's usually where the BCs goes, into the back of the bases, and it's just something they don't really know how to deal with too often.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that was Commentary of the Week number 5. Very exciting game. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I want to say thanks to Firebat-ex for helping me out here, especially on such short notice, and on Christmas Eve of all days. So thanks a lot for coming by and doing this with me. Certainly would like to do a duel with you in the future at some point for sure. And yeah, so any parting words before we end this?
Oh no, I'm just happy that I've actually started doing some duels, because I've just been doing by myself commentaries, and they're not as fun. The duels are definitely a little bit more fun. It's always exciting, especially since this is my first and it's with Rise. Little butterflies in my stomach right now.
Well, you did good, man. So certainly, excuse me. Throat going dry there. Yes, you did a good job, and I'm sure we'll see you in the future. So hope you guys enjoyed that. See you in the next Commentary of the Week, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Take care, everyone. Bye.